There we go. God fucking damn.
Wait, what?
Hmm?
Yeah, it seems like someone faked another fucking pick or some shit. Someone goes, I sold AMC today, but why is the price at 3K? I only get $40 for each share.
God.
Okay, so then it shows AMC Holdings, blah blah blah, sell 13 at, and it says 3,208.17. It's like, no, it's obviously, it's not USD, and it's likely freaking
Yeah.
shop or some stupid shit like,
Inspect elements, a hell of a thing.
yeah, it's fucking, like, some people are like, you can't manipulate websites that much to make it look like someone's. I was like, bro, let me do this. I went to their Twitter and I just like made it look like they said something completely absurd. And they're like,
Amazing,
the fuck,
isn't
I never said that. I was like, dude, you can just edit the HTML in your browser. It doesn't actually change anything
like,
permanently.
That's the problem of how information is now being made so
Yeah.
available. Is the speed at which it can be transferred is so fast that that period of where you would normally have, you know, a validation of it and some pruning becomes superseded by that of, oh, if I'm the first one to do this or the first one to report this. You know, like the incentive for being the first one unfortunately bears greater significance than that of the information itself. You know, it's very fucking sad. It's very fucking sad.
Yeah.
Astro, make some comments on what's going on.
With what?
With AMC.
Oh,
It's
it's doing something. I don't know.
it's
We're
going
currently
through.
bouncing off the 200 EMA.
It's got two bosoms supporting it firmly.
It's doing
just
something.
prior to that, there's a cock and balls, so it looks like it may be a titty fuck.
It's yeah.
And,
Right now,
and
it's just a fucking.
if the support is firm enough, we just might get an explosive release up to the 200s.
It's still up 5%, so don't fucking lose your shit. And
No, it's
as every
recover
other
as well,
friend has
so
grown,
yeah.
you know. I'm sorry, no. I'm sorry. Somebody in chat said something. I was addressing the chat. Here, I'll show you. So this is the period we're tracking roughly, right? And this is the fractal remnant. I'm not sure what the term would be. If we're looking at, call it 519, May 19th. Motherfucker. There you go. This was May 19th.
That looks like a titty fuck to me.
You're gonna have to come up with new names for like the EMA and stuff.
Yeah, no, there's a long list of shit I need to come up with. It looks very reminiscent of this.
We're forming a giant truck stop handy on the chart.
Yeah, I mean, here's your fucking triple moose knuckle right here. So it depends. It all depends on like what time frame you're tracking from, and that's what the challenge of this whole entire thing was. The frustration and ambiguity of I can't tell if this is from the 5-minute, the 15-minute, right? Just having that realization that the same patterns are forming out, but in a nested, ambiguous fashion, nearly drove me to the brink of insanity. Like, a level of frustration I don't feel comfortable talking about on the internet. Because you think you're starting to see like what you could derive as, oh, this is the pattern right here, like I found it, to then, oh, no, it's not, because I zoom out, and now it completely foo-bars everything that I've come across. And then the solution to it was I have to change my time frame and account for acceleration. Again, part of my frustration in all of this, with the lack of crediting, and not by any particular individual. It just goes as a whole, because this is what every person who does DD has to go through. But
So, someone on Super Stonk went through 13,000 other stocks daily end price from March 3rd to September 1st, and was checking their correlation, and has like an actual spreadsheet of what follows the actual cycles.
really,
Well, I would assume that would be the cycles, but
were they documenting it as that, or just in general?
they were just looking at statistical correlation, but I'm pretty sure that if you look at it, they'll probably also follow the cycles.
Because what it seems to be is anytime you run out of liquidity, you have that, I'll call it the condom effect, where you have some form of derivative be spawned on top of it, such that then you can start basing short sales against it, because you can't base short sales against something that doesn't exist, right? So if you get a very finite amount, wrap it in some other financial vehicle, then you can use that as an authorized participant, or what's called a bona fide market maker, or insert jerk-off Wall Street term here, and that allows for a feasible basis by that of FINRA to then start creating short sales against. So I believe that's what has happened with AMC and GameStop, and I'm sure with stocks like BBIG and SPRT, you're going to start seeing the cycle, the fractals, begin to play out of just the fact that a lot of the shares are being bought up. You're now creating a liquidity crisis for whomever is trying to source inventory as a market maker. That is what everything is kind of leading me to believe. It's very evident that the propagation of a cycle is resultant of that, of a liquidity crunch.
So
Hold on. Do you think market makers will ever really allow it to get to like 99% again, like AMC and GME to get to 99% again, in order to try and like keep as much liquidity in the market as possible?
What do you mean by 99%?
Like the utilization specifically. Do you think they'll try it? Like,
Oh.
in your opinion?
I'm not sure, because I think there's been like this weird liquidity conversion where it's no longer, I don't think